Welcome back. We are here for episode 27 of From Success Principles to Properties. In these episodes, we're referencing the book Success Principles by Jack Canfield. And why I'm doing this is because it changed my life drastically, changed the way I thought, my perspective, the way I do things, which enabled me to change my responses to events that are going on in my current life. And when I changed those responses, I got better results. So that allowed me to succeed and gain traction and momentum in my real estate investing business. So I want to read verbatim from these chapters, share them with you, share my thoughts on the chapter, how it affected my life, and how I applied it in real estate. Every principle of these 64 build on top of each other. So you got to start at episode 1 and go. I started at, we're on 27 now, so there's 27 previous episodes you can go back. They're anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes. Or if you don't like to watch videos, you don't like what I'm doing here, you can buy the book, you get it online, you can go to used bookstore, whatever works for you. But I'm here to share these experiences, and I'm going to do all the principles. So my name is Mike DelPrete, Executive Director of the Arizona Real Estate Investors Association. You can check us out at AZREIA.org, AZREIA.org. So if you're looking to invest in Arizona, you're out of state, you're looking to invest here, or you are here, you're investing or looking to get started investing, we are your source of education, networking events, government affairs, market information, anything you need to support your real estate investing career. We are here for you, and we've been doing it for 22 years. So check us out. So to jump right in, let's go into Clean Up Your Mess, episode 27. So if a cluttered desk is a sign of cluttered mind, what is the significance of a clean desk? So let's talk about that. Um, Failing to complete robs you of valuable attention units. So when you start a project or make an agreement or identify a change that needs to be made, it goes into your present memory bank and takes up what I call attention units. We can only pay attention to so many things at one time. Each promise, each agreement, or every item on your to-do list leaves fewer attention units to dedicate to completing present tasks and bringing new opportunities of abundance into your life. So why don't people complete things? Often incompletes represent areas of your life where we're not clear and we have emotional and psychological blocks. For instance, you might have a lot of requests, projects, tasks, and other things on your desk that you really want to say no to, but you're afraid of being perceived as a bad guy. So you put it off responding to avoid saying no. You put off responding to avoid saying no. Meanwhile, the sticky notes, stacks papers, the emails, the messages distract you, and they're building up on your desk, and it's tougher to make decisions. You feel uncomfortable, you struggle with discomfort, and the incompletes once again keep piling up. So incompletions come from simply not having adequate systems, knowledge, and expertise for handling these tasks. Incompletions pile up because of your bad habits, right? Anyone familiar with this? Anyone um, can relate? So get into completion consciousness. Continually ask yourself, what does it take to actually get this task completed? So how, before we even go in, I could relate, right? I got to come in here. I remember my mentor told me every Friday, it's the end of the week, you're wrapping it up, whatever it is, take a couple hours, clean off your desk. He's like, go through the mail, get rid of the junk mail, throw it away, take the important mail, organize it, do what you need to do with it, clean up the office, clean up your workspace, clean your car, right? Answer unresponded. When the downtime is there within your business day, take that time to refresh, get rid of the clutter in your life, and work on it, right? So you feel, rejuvenated in a way. So, which I totally get what he's saying, the, attention units, right? So you always got those little things in the back of your mind going on. You're like, oh, I got to get that done. It takes away from what you're working on right now. So if you like where this is going, you have any real estate questions, you have any business questions or anything about this book, feel free to drop any questions or comments in the comment box. I'll dive right in. We can just jump into real estate investing if this, if we need to take a different direction. But for what we're doing now, we're talking about the attention units. And I always like just to make sure everything is working online, so I know I'm just all right. Online is good. So get into complete consciousness. So the next step, okay, so then you can begin to consciously take the next step of filing completed documents and emails and forms and so on. So the truth is, 20 things completed have more power than 50 things half completed. One finished book, for instance, that can go out and influence the world is better than 13 books in the process of writing. Rather than starting 15 projects that end up incomplete, take up space in your house, you'd be better off starting 3 and completing them. The 4 Ds of completion. One way to take care of your to dos is 4 things. You can do it, delegate it, delay it, or dump it. When you pick up a piece of paper, decide that then and there whether you're ever going to actually do anything with it. If not, dump it. If you can take care of it within 10 minutes, do it immediately. If you still want to take care of it yourself, but know it'll take longer, delay it by filing it or pushing it to the side and organizing it. If you can't do it yourself or don't want to take the time, delegate it to someone that you trust to accomplish it. Be sure to have the person report back to you when they're done with the project. So making space for something new. In addition to professional incompletes, most households are also groaning under the weight of too much clutter, too much papers, too worn out clothes, unused toys, forgotten personal effects, obsolete, broken, unneeded items. One of the ways to free up attention units is to free up your living and work environment. All right, just went over that. Uh, of the burden of clutter. When you clear out old, you also make room for something new. Take a look at your closet, for instance. If you got one of those where you can't, if you haven't worn it in 3 to 6 months, right? Depend if it's just at your regular clothes, you probably don't need it. Donate it. There, and the reason you probably don't have new clothes is because you're filled up with old clothes. There's nowhere to put them, right? If you haven't worn something in 6 months, and it's not seasonal, special occasion, get rid of it. If there's anything new that you want in life, you got to make room for it, psychologically and physically. If you want new things, you got to get rid of old things and make room for new to come in. So when we don't throw away clutter and items we no longer need, it's as if we don't trust our ability to manifest the necessary abundance in our lives to buy new ones. But incompletes like this that keep very abundance from showing up, we need to complete the past so the present can show up more fully. So then he breaks down 25 ways uh, you can start being complete and moving forward. So like I said, doing that Friday, whatever week it is, whatever day it is, or I'm sure there's a day with your family around the house, you can just clean things up, get rid of the old things, clean out the storage unit. I have a storage unit. So I'm, trying to perfect this myself, right? So we've had it for almost 2 years. Right? You pay $110 a month, and I haven't been there in 2 years. so, so do you actually think I need anything in that storage unit? Is any of that, there's some things that might be like, you know, you think like, oh, maybe you'll hand down or pass on or it'll be worth money in the future. But whatever it is, we tell ourselves these crazy things. One, I gotta make. I'm just even helping myself right now. I wasn't even thinking about that storage unit until I started reading this chapter. So, yeah, perfect example. I'm a perfect example. I just haven't gone back, haven't thought about it. I just don't need it, right? So I would save some money, open up money. I would save some. I would give some. Get rid of that stuff so that's probably it's on the back of my mind at some level. So, 25 ways to complete. At a minimum, I encourage you to clean up one major incomplete every 3 months. If you want to really get the ball rolling, schedule a completion weekend and devote 2 full days to handling many things on this list as possible. So I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna go run through this, right? Sometimes when I read things off this book, it might sound a little old. This book's probably 25 years old, but so I'm gonna briefly go down these 25 things. So complete former business activities. What are some former business activities? Like there's like an LLC that I have with an old real estate partner, right? So when you have an LLC, that's a business, it's an entity. So therefore, you have to file taxes. You got to, even though there's no money made, or there was one, I got to say, hey, what did we do last year? We haven't done anything in almost a year, but there's still probably taxes and stuff I got to handle, documents I need, W-9s, whatever it may be. And then there's a new Transparency Act in the real estate, or excuse me, in the business world, where if you own an LLC, there's certain items you need to provide to the government now, or you get large fines and jail time. So it's a new law that just passed. So now I haven't done business in this LLC with this person for a year now. I need to dissolve that LLC so him or I are no longer worried about any potential future fines, right? So, like I said, a year. Like I should, even without the fines, I should be dissolving that LLC because we don't plan to do business with each other anymore. It's on the back of my mind, taking up attention units all the time. So I got to get that process right. Former business activities, for an example, promises not kept, not acknowledged, unpaid debts, closets overflowing. We talked about storage, disorganized garage, crowded with old discards, um, tax records, checkbooks not balanced, junk drawers, broken tools, attic filled, cars dirty, trunks filled up, incomplete car maintenance. Maybe you're due for it. You need that new tire, right? You need that oil change, whatever it is. Disorganized basements. Was it filing your taxes, doing your books, computer files? Maybe your computer's backed up. You got to get rid of. You're putting off getting rid of all those files and old pictures that you really don't need. Your desk, family pictures never put in, saved or put in the proper place. Um, Household maintenance. Your rental properties. What is it, right? Even within your business, your personal life, people you need to forgive, right? Time not spent with people you've been meaning to spend time with. Uh, I spent time with my parents. Was it last yesterday? Sometimes you get so busy. It was like 2 weeks. Didn't even haven't even seen them. They live right down the street, right? So, acknowledge that. Acknowledgments that need to be given, right? Even that within your business, your team, your family, your friends are acknowledging those around you. So what's irritating you? What incompletes are irritating? Daily irritants are equally damaging to your success because they too take up attention units. Perhaps the missing button on your favorite suit that you've been wearing is gone. One of the best things you can do is move further and faster along your success path to fix it, replace it, mend it, get rid of it. Get rid of those daily irritants that annoy you and stay on your mind. Very good point. Consider hiring a professional organizer. Yeah, man, if you're just not good, whether it's a family friend or someone that just might be more organized than you, they're talking about, obviously there's professional people you could hire, but just get it done. You have attention units, and we need our focus on um, what's important in our lives, right? And we could easily get distracted and have all these things that aren't important just bothering you at some level and irritating you and taking your mind off the prize or that goal for the day, or maybe have you act a little frustrated or aloof when it comes to dealing with loved ones. So get build up those attention units. Dedicate some time in your day and your week within your business and your family to free up those units and go get it. It's very important, man. Like these little things. Like I said, I say it in some of the other episodes. If this is all you're going to work on is attention units for the next week, that's fine. Yes, there's 26 other episodes you can go and watch. Yes, you could come back and watch the new ones. Yes, you can go with the book. Each one stacks on top of each other and helps. They all make sense. They all impact your life, whether you do the first one first or the 30th first, right? Just the idea is to implement that and do it enough where you notice change. So, that is episode 27. Clean up your mess. My name is Mike DelPrete, Executive Director of the Arizona Real Estate Investors Association. Like I said, in the description, we have a link to a library of ebooks on real estate investing. We have a link if you want to start now analyzing properties. It's called Propstream. We have a 7-day free trial. Either way, check us out, azreia.org, azreia.org. If you're in Arizona, you're looking to invest, or you are investing, come hang out at the office, network, build relationships. Check out our calendar at azreia.org/calendar. See what we have coming up. And simple as that, I'll be back tomorrow to jump on episode 28, which is complete the past to embrace the future. So I'm certain, sounds like it's gonna flow off of this topic a little bit as well. So that's all I got for today.